Good afternoon. I'm Dana Tyler. Here is your CBS2 update. An alleged MS-13 gang member accused of killing two teenagers with a machete was in court today. CBS2's Jennifer McLogan is in Hempstead, where the district attorney says prosecutors are making progress eliminating gang activity.
Long Island communities shuddering at these statistics. 17 MS-13 victims in Suffolk, 10 MS-13 victims in Nassau since 2016. But as we're learning today, these slayings were in the past. With a message from the Nassau district attorney, gang life has weakened on Long Island. This 20-year-old alleged MS-13 gang member, Kevin Lopez Morales of Roosevelt, was just arraigned on 2 murders from 2016 and 2017, using machetes, say detectives, to slaughter his victims. Angel Solar and Jose Amaya Leonor, whose bodies were found in wooded areas in and around the Roosevelt Preserve.
Kevin is involved with the Hollywood clique of the MS-13. He was involved in both murders. Our intensive investigation between the DEA, the FBI, and Homeland Security with information on all 3 aspects as well as our own has led us to him.
A staggering number, 10 MS-13 victims have been unearthed in Nassau County since 2016. But officials here say these are past killings, that the violent gang and its many rival factions no longer has a stranglehold here. Intense cooperative police work is paying off.
If MS-13 perceives you to be a member of another gang or perceives you to be an enemy, they will target you. And the message is don't do it. Don't join the gangs.
That was reporter Jennifer McLogan. In Brooklyn, police want help finding a man accused of an attempted rape this past Monday. Around 7:45 a.m. on Labor Day, police say the man seen in this surveillance video followed a woman into her apartment near South 12th Street and Berry Street in Williamsburg and tried to rape her. She fought him off and was not physically injured. Well, the second span of the new Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge will officially be open for traffic tomorrow morning at 7. Governor Cuomo led the ribbon-cutting ceremony today for the 4 Westchester County-bound lanes with help from former Secretary of State and fellow Westchester County resident Hillary Clinton. Bridge construction began 5 years ago. The north span over the Hudson opened in October. Still to come, a path for pedestrians and bicyclists. The bridge, named after the governor's father, replaces the old Tappan Zee Bridge. A Bergen County mother continues to demand that her school district provide a bus for her first grader. Both of the boys' legs have been amputated, and she says he needs a handicap-accessible school bus. CBS2's Allie Bauman with the exclusive story from Englewood.
6-year-old Caden Kinkle is unstoppable on 2 legs, crutches, and wheels.
The umbilical cord tied around the bottom of his legs, so it was some deformities.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A basketball player.
Caden just started first grade at Englewood Public Schools Tuesday.
First day of school, the bus didn't come to pick him up. I called the school. They didn't know. They didn't know what was going on with the bus.
So Mom dropped him off and kept calling.
But when I called after school, there still was no bus for him.
Caden's been enrolled in the same school district for kindergarten and pre-K. He rode a bus with a wheelchair lift there and back.
So the next day, we waited for the bus again, and the bus didn't show up, so I took him to the school. I called the bus company. They didn't have a bus with a lift, so they weren't picking Caden up.
Caden tries to spend as much time as he can out of the wheelchair during the school day, but he still needs it to board a school bus because the steps are still too tall and too far apart for him to climb with his crutches.
You already have people staring and doing different things, you know, and I want him to feel like he belongs also.
She says the district is required to provide busing, so she kept calling the school on Wednesday until somebody picked up.
She said that they would work something out. Don't worry about it. Even if it was temporary, they would have someone to pick him up today.
But the next day, no bus.
Just for a few more days, then we'll get the bus, okay?
Did they tell you anything that it might come tomorrow morning?
No, I didn't hear from anybody yet.
We've been trying to get a hold of the principal, superintendent, and bus company. They aren't giving us an explanation either.
I want to, help build up his character, and how am I doing that? I'm fighting for the bus.
Caden is resilient. His mother isn't giving up until she gets an answer. In Englewood, New Jersey, Allie Bauman, CBS 2 News.
An annual bicycle ride in New Jersey is growing into a life-saving event, and CBS 2's John Diaz introduces us to the man who got the wheels in motion.
Morristown, New Jersey has quickly become the East Coast capital of cycling, and really, it's all thanks to one extraordinary man. Meet Marty Epstein. Since 1978, he's owned the shop Marty's Reliable Cycle here in Morristown, and 8 years ago, he started up New Jersey's first Gran Fondo. It's an endurance cycling event with rides from 18 miles to 107 miles. Not many people know, though, that Marty has metastatic prostate cancer, and he has for 4 years now. But that's not stopping him from continuing to put on this ride every year, and also turning lemons into lemonade this year by getting Memorial Sloan Kettering as one of their premier sponsors of the event. He's hoping this will help spread awareness about men's health and early detection. Marty gets scanned regularly, which dictate his treatments, but doctors are hopeful, and so is he. His cancer isn't stopping him from getting on his bike, so he says no one else has an excuse not to. Now, the Gran Fondo will be this Sunday here in Morristown, New Jersey. About 2,200 people are expected to come on down here. That's the latest here, though, from Morristown, New Jersey. John Diaz, CBS2 News.
The U.S. job market is a trending topic this afternoon as the Labor Department says 201,000 jobs were added last month, a number that was higher than expected. According to the report, the nation's unemployment rate held steady at 3.9%, an 18-year low. Experts say August can be a volatile month for the labor market as teachers and other employees get back to work after summer breaks. Burberry says it will stop burning its unsold products. The company was criticized last month for burning more than $34 million worth of its luxury merchandise last year. Some high-end brands destroy unsold inventory in order to prevent theft or things being sold at a discounted price. Separately, Burberry announcing it will also stop using real fur in its clothing products. Paul McCartney is creating a lot of buzz around New York today. He is celebrating his new album release with a secret concert somewhere in the city. The show will also be live streamed on YouTube. We don't know for sure where this will happen, but our crews, very observant, saw a stage today being set up in Grand Central Terminal. Keep an eye on social media. The MTA is also selling Metro cards at Grand Central Station. They feature the artwork from the cover of McCartney's album, Egypt Station. Sir Paul wrote hashtag "Don't miss the train" when posting the picture. The limited edition Metro cards are being sold while supplies last. And in other news, connecting a couple of former Beatles, John Lennon now has a commemorative postal stamp. The U.S. Postal Service held a ceremony today in Central Park honoring the music legend. Yoko Ono, his wife, was on hand for the event. The stamp features a photo of Lennon from a 1974 photo shoot, as well as his signature. It's part of the Post Office's Music Icon series. All right, the weather, here we are on the weekend. That hot stuff seems in our past. What's ahead? Here's Vanessa Murdock with a look at the weather.
Good afternoon. Mainly cloudy for today, 77 degrees the high. Normally we'd be at 78, right where we should be. Sunset this evening is at 7:18. So this 77 degrees is a ridiculous amount cooler than yesterday. 93 degrees was the actual high yesterday, but it actually felt like 103. So the numbers are dropping. They continue to drop into the weekend. By Sunday, highs will struggle to get out of the 60s. Why the setup? Well, first off, we have a front moving on through. It's a cold front. Now winds are out of the northeast, bringing in some cooler air. It is still very damp today, chance for showers, but you'll notice it becoming less humid as we go through the weekend. Yes, much less humid tomorrow, but alas, still a chance for showers early in the day, mainly south of the city. By tomorrow afternoon, expect a mix of sunshine and clouds at a high of 73. On Sunday, the clouds return. Well, they're going to pretty much stick around, but get even thicker Sunday as we roll through the day. And then late, we're looking at wet weather courtesy of the remnants of Gordon moving on in. So it's Sunday into Monday late that we'll see some showers and storms, some heavy rain too, likely courtesy of this tropical system. It's just a high of 70 on Sunday in the city, but again, many places struggling to get out of the 60s. Take a look at the extended forecast now. It is 77 degrees today under mainly cloudy skies and a chance for showers. Overnight 65 degrees, mostly cloudy, showers still possible. Tomorrow 73 degrees, some wet weather likely early, giving way to a mix of sun and clouds by afternoon. And then for Sunday, it's a mainly cloudy day with a high of 70, 74 on Monday, getting stormier, and then we're back into the mid-80s midweek next week.
Thank you, Vanessa, and thank you for joining us here. That's your CBS2 update. Stay with us on CBSNewYork.com, along with our CBS New York platforms on Twitter and on Facebook at CBS New York. I'm Dana Tyler. See you later today on television, Channel 2 at 6 o'clock. Have a nice Friday.